I'm here with Coach Threet here after the big Week 2 win against the Chippewa Valley Big Reds, 28-7. And correct me if I'm wrong, Coach. That was the first time in program history that Lakeview has beaten a MAC Red team. If so, how do you feel?
That is accurate. That is the first time. Um, and the big thing with the MAC Red schools is you got the big four: Dakota, Chip, Eisenhower, Stevenson. Those schools are typically 23 to 3,000 kids, where we're 1,300 to 1,400 kids. So they just have double the population. So going up against them is always a challenge. We're fortunate that there's only 11 on the field at once, and our 11 guys on offense and defense and special teams, they were the better team on Friday night.
Brings your record to 2-0. You've avenged two losses against teams that got you last year. Uh, you have a Week 3 opponent in Roseville, trying to go 3-0. Is this the first time? Correct me if I'm wrong. First time ever that we're 2-0 to start a season, or is that not accurate?
No, we've been 2-0 a few times before, but in those days, we were in the Max Silver, so the crossovers were very different. When you're in the blue or the white, well, while we were in the blue, we always had to play a Mac Red week 2. The blue teams now, they have life really good. They don't have to play a white or a red team. But yeah, so being a white school, you have to play two Mac Reds.
Okay, so you've been 2-0 before, but you're 2-0 now in the MAC White, and you got this Week 3 matchup against Roseville. You talked a little bit about having a bad taste in your mouth from last year. Uh, how's it tasting? And what's the message to the kids as they seek to get one more opponent that had your number last year?
Well, it definitely is a good feeling to avenge losses that we had last year, and now we're off, and that's in the past. And now we have a very good opponent. It's a well-coached team with a lot of really good players in Roseville, and it's going to be a great game on Friday night.
Speaking of good players here, Gavin McKee, very impressive on Friday night. I know the passing stats don't jump off the charts because of the run game you guys have had, but can you speak about Gavin's quarterback play and some of the smart decisions he made in that game on Friday night?
Yeah, Gavin, I actually told him, I said, that was one of your best games you've ever played. There's so much more than just passing the ball as a quarterback. It's command in the huddle, play clock management in those situations. Um, when he's on the run, whether it be from a pass rush or a designed run, you don't want him to take unnecessary hits. And he knew where the first down markers were. He would get just enough, and he'd get out of bounds or he'd slide. And it's not a sprint; it's an endurance race this season.
Absolutely. On the other side of the ball, I've been a Lakeview football fan for your entire coaching career. I know there have been years where we maybe struggled to get to the quarterback a little bit. We've given up some yards in the passing game. This year, it looks like we really are able to generate some pressure, and the secondary play has been outstanding. So, uh, who gets the credit, or what's going on back there where things are just looking so good?
Well, one of the things that I would say is all of our kids are working really hard. But when we look at our secondary play compared to last season, we have grown a great deal. We have some guys returning from that group that had some growing pains last year, and then we have some new guys that are stepping up and doing a great job. And to cover big, strong, fast, athletic people, you need to have those same things, and we're blessed to have some very athletic kids that like to fly around and make some plays.
How good do you feel for a guy like Jalen Lewis here? Works hard. He's worked hard in the off season. Has a touchdown. Gets called back because of a penalty, and you guys go right back to him. Guys like Jalen Lewis, guys like Lorian Bale, who has made his way up to the varsity roster and just are making plays. What do you say to guys about guys like that?
Well, you guys got to see the play on the field, but I've been seeing those guys in the weight room throughout the summer. They're good football players. Lorient was up as a sophomore last year, had a lot of opportunities, and that second year on varsity, the speed of the game is so fast, and he's really adapted really well in his second year. And Jalen, I've had him in class. He's a great student. He's a hard worker. He's very consistent, and I just think there's more great things ahead for him.
Yeah, very deep this year. And last question here, Coach. I guess with Roseville on the rise, and you spoke to them being a well-coached team and a tough opponent. If you had to give me three keys to the game, what's Lakeview going to focus on to try to pull off a victory against the Panthers?
Three keys to the game: win the line of scrimmage, and that goes for offensively and defensively. Win the special teams, and don't give up big plays.
We'll be cheering you on. I'll be up in the press box. I hope. Wish you nothing but the best. So far, so good, Coach. Thanks for chatting with us.